Today, Israel and I are heading to the north edge of Rio Rancho in search of tunnels we've never explored before. Riding our tiny e-bikes, we found two hidden tunnels, but reaching the first one wasn't easy. Let's see what's waiting underground.
Tunnel runners.
No. ¿Quieres subir la esa de arriba? Ahí está. La tuya no pesa tanto. La mía pesa más, ¿verdad? Okay, guys, we're here at this huge tunnel over here. Where are we at here by 550, the outskirts of Rio Rancho, Enchanted Hills, I think it's called. This tunnel is huge, guys. It was really hard getting up here because there was a wall. We had to scale a wall and then get to the tunnel. It was elevated. So we're gonna explore this tunnel. What do you guys think? So, let's see. We'll see what we get. ¿Está listo?
Listo.
Okay, we're going, guys. I'll try to go slow, see if I can see some graffiti. Looks like he's got graffiti here. Not quality graffiti, but here it is. One for the record. Exploring this big tunnel, beautiful big tunnel, guys. Thanks to Israel, he's with me, behind me. And he's been finding these tunnels all over. He drives an Uber, so he's always on the lookout for tunnels. So we'll see. I've passed through here on the bike trail before, and I actually had it on my list. I don't know what what that is. Here's like a face of a person. A lot of writing on the wall. I'm going kind of slow so you guys can see what's on the wall. The writing on the wall. This is a beautiful tunnel, guys. It was worth getting in here. And there's echoes, so that means that this tunnel goes a little far away. Not sure how far. But we'll start to see less and less graffiti as we go on. But so far there's plenty of graffiti. Most of it was just drawings, crude drawings, writing. But we'll see less and less in a little bit. Israel is behind me. So we're going to explore this and see where it ends. A new one, guys, a new one for me here. Get tired of going the same ones. It's nice to go to a new tunnel. Here's this. Escape route if we need it. So some people have been making comments about the risk, the dangers of going in these storm-controlled tunnels. And typically, most of the time they're dry. The only time they have water coming through here is when it rains. Sometimes they release water from the pumps. Like in Albuquerque, there's some tunnels that always have a little bit of water. But for the most part, you're not going to get a lot of water through here unless it rains. Free head. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but that was on the wall. Okay. So we're still going. Let me point my camera down a little bit. Okay. Sometimes I get glare from my flashlight, my light on my handlebar. So I keep thinking that I may have to change things around. We're not going to go fast, just so that we can get it all in. I think it got a little smaller. And that's the thing is that as you go in further inside, it gets smaller and smaller to the point where you can't go any further. So that's usually the case, and I'm sure that's going to happen on this one too. But I hope we're able to ride it all the way through to the end. So I'm on power level 1. This little bike only has 3 levels of power. And we're going uphill, you can tell. And then, like I said, we're starting to see less and less writings on the wall, graffiti. We're still good and it get a little more smaller. So I may have to eventually ditch my light on my helmet. Kind of deal. But we're still good to go. I may have to bring my seat down eventually. I still got my seat all the way up. But anyways, so there is a risk going in these tunnels. Two types of risks. One, the water. So you want to make sure when you go in these tunnels, there's no rain. Even like from far away, like in Albuquerque, if it's raining in the mountains, some of those tunnels are going to have water. So you got to make sure there's no rain. And then number 2, danger with meeting encounters with people. And most of the time, homeless people, they're pretty good. But we've had hostile encounters before, so you gotta watch those. You don't wanna create a situation where you got a confrontation. So I think it turns up ahead. Turns to the left. And again to the left. So it's making two lefts. We're still going. We're still good. Get smaller. Let me see. Let me take off the light from my helmet. All right. See if I can't get my feet on the pedal now. All right. So we're still going. Hopefully it won't get any smaller because I don't think I can do any smaller on this. So we're still going. It'd be nice if it got bigger. But I doubt it. It's still the same size. So we're still good. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna try to reach the end. If we can. As long as it doesn't get too small, we're golden. I'm gonna turn. You gotta watch these turns because sometimes it gets smaller and it's hard to tell if it got smaller or not. So what happens when you hit your helmet on top and it's real small? And you're going at a decent speed, it pulls your head back because it actually fits tight on top and that shit is not good for your neck. I've had it where it's pull my head back and that's not a good feeling. The other thing that people have been asking me about is oxygen. If you start using oxygen. And I know I should have a meter, oxygen meter, got smaller. Damn it. It got smaller here. See if I can bring my seat even further down all the way. Okay. Maybe, huh? Maybe. Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, it looks like we're coming to, I see light at the end. Okay, maybe that's the end up there. Okay, I need to crunch down. I'm crunching down, guys. I just can't go to the side because it raises me up. So I just gotta make sure I stay in the middle. I'm crunch all the way to the front. Holy shit. Oh, it got real small here. It got very small. There's a manhole up top, not a lot of light. So we're going to turn back here. Tienes tú. Okay. I'm gonna have to crunch down until I get back to the upper one. Okay. Just have to crunch down, and I can't really put my other foot on the pedal. So it's not real comfortable. Holy shit. I just gotta make sure I stay in the middle. So what's going on with me, guys? Well, let me tell you, I just put together a new bike. It's gonna be the Moon Cool Company, and it's a folding bike. And I should be posting that one in the next couple of days, the first impression ride. And I went into the arroyo where it has all the dinosaur bones, the walls. Some artists put replicas of dinosaur bones, and that's pretty interesting. I did go in a round metal tunnel just to test the capabilities of the bike. And so stay tuned for that one. And it's a nice bike, it's a white one. I really like it. It folds, but it's still kind of heavy, you know, for to be lifting it and putting it in the vehicle. It's awkward. You gotta fold it up. So I got more graffiti here. Pretty cool. The other thing, I got a scooter. I know I said I wasn't gonna do any more scooters, but you know what happened was I was missing one of my scooters, the little one, the smaller one. And I started looking at buying one. And I was thinking, oh, you know, I'm gonna have to spend like $500-600 for a scooter. Suddenly, someone asked me, hey, you wanna review our scooter? And I'm like, go ahead. Yes, bring it. So I got a scooter. Okay, guys, we're coming to the end. And now the fucking bitchy part. Yeah, just bikes down. Okay, guys, we're gonna check out another tunnel. This one doesn't start like big like the other one. So and the wall is not as big. Thank God. Ouch. There's the entrance right there. Right there. It's not as big as the other one going in. So all right, here we go. We're going, guys. So this is a new tunnel that we found. Got some sand here. So I'm trying to get in on the side so I don't get buried. Okay. Let me see this. You see that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that said. It's a little small. It's still good enough where I got my seat all the way up. Still good. Okay. Up ahead is like a lot of debris, maybe rocks. Yeah. Same size. Same size, but there's a lot of rock. Got sand. Okay, we're coming to the end of that up here. Okay, so now we're golden. I guess my seat is still kind of low. The tunnel's kind of small, but it's big enough so that I might hit my head. Okay. So we're gonna take this tunnel, we're gonna try to take it all the way in. This will be the second tunnel. I'm not sure if I'm gonna post both, but we're still going. We're still good to go. There's some noise happening with my bike. It would be nice. Ouch! I'm right on that top. I can't, I gotta kind of lower my head a little bit. But it was still good. Yeah, it's still the same size. We're coming to some debris, sand, rocks, mud. Okay. Alright, cleared it. We're still good. And we're going on this tunnel, guys. Not a lot to see, man. Just gray concrete walls. We're coming to some sand, maybe. Shit. There was a metal piece of metal pipe or something. Okay, guys. It's kind of. There's a smell in here. It smells like clay or something. Okay, it gets smaller. Oh, we're still good. I think we're still good. Okay. But we may be coming to an end here. Or does it turn? No, this is the end. The end. You see that? It says the end. They said the end.
Yeah.
Alright. It's like a funny smell. Tiene un alambre, pero todo está sonando algo. Well, guys, we're going to call it. We had a good exploration. We got to explore 2 tunnels over here in the outskirts of Rio Rancho by 550. These were like new tunnels for me. I had never explored these before, so it was good. Now we know what's inside of them. I hope you enjoyed the exploration, and we'll see you later. Bueno, bye.